Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I want to talk to you today about something that might sound a little scary, but it's incredibly important. Have you ever really stopped to think about what would happen if one day your taps just stopped running? No warning, no backup plan, just silence. It's a thought that keeps me up at night sometimes, especially after what I went through last summer. I live in the Midwest and we were hit with this freak heat wave. Temperatures shot past 110 degrees Fahrenheit. In just 2 days, store shelves were absolutely stripped bare. And water? It literally became gold. I remember standing in a ridiculously long line outside a grocery store, watching people actually fighting over the last cases of bottled water. That is when it truly hit me, how incredibly fragile everything we take for granted really is. We depend so much on this invisible system every single day. The pipes running under our streets, the trucks delivering supplies, the power grids, the intricate supply chains. But think about it. One major power outage, one cyber attack, one severe drought, and it could all be gone. Just like that. And let's be honest, we've seen more and more of these kinds of disruptions lately, haven't we? That experience last summer was my wake-up call. I knew I needed to find a real solution. Something sustainable, something reliable, something that didn't depend on luck or the government or a perfectly functioning infrastructure that might not always be there. I needed something that put control back into my own hands. That's when I stumbled upon something called Joseph's Well. It sounded almost too good to be true at first. It's a simple yet incredibly powerful water recovery system, inspired by ancient storage techniques but re-engineered with modern, cutting-edge filtration technology. Naturally, I was a bit skeptical. Clean water, anywhere, anytime? It just seemed like a bold claim. But then I dug deeper. I watched how it actually works. It collects condensation from the air, filters it meticulously, and then stores pure, drinkable water. The amazing part? It does this even during blackouts or severe droughts, completely off-grid. And what truly impressed me the most was its simplicity. You don't need special tools. You don't need electricity. You just set it up, and nature literally does the rest of the work for you. It's brilliant in its design. Now I want you to imagine this. The next time an emergency hits, whether it's a power outage, a wildfire, or even just a massive supply chain disruption that leaves grocery shelves empty. Instead of feeling panic, instead of scrambling like everyone else, you feel prepared, you feel calm. You have that deep sense of security because you know your family has access to the most vital resource, clean, safe drinking water, while everyone else is scrambling. That peace of mind is truly priceless. Since installing my own Joseph's Well unit, I've been so impressed that I've actually helped 3 of my neighbors set up theirs as well. And I can tell you firsthand, the peace of mind it provides is worth far more than the initial cost. It's an investment in your family's safety and future. Here's the really exciting part. Right now, the creators of Joseph's Well are running a very limited time offer. You can get the complete blueprints and a step-by-step guide for up to 75% off, but only for the next few days. And that's not all, they're also throwing in 2 free survival bonuses. These include an essential guide on long-term food storage and some incredible off-grid energy hacks that are super valuable for any preparedness plan. They even back it all up with a full 60-day money-back guarantee, so you literally risk nothing by checking it out. You can see all the details for yourself. Look, we've all seen what the last few years have been like: record-breaking heat waves, constant supply shortages, and chaos whenever our systems break down. Most people still think, oh, that won't happen here. But deep down, we all know it can. We've seen enough to understand that relying solely on systems that can fail isn't a solid plan. So here is my honest advice to you. Don't wait for the next crisis to hit before you realize how dependent we've become. Take control now while you still can. Take that proactive step for your family's security. Click the link below this video. Go watch the short presentation. See for yourself why tens of thousands of Americans are quietly setting up their own Joseph's Well systems before it is too late. Because when the world runs dry, the ones who planned ahead won't just survive, they'll thrive. Joseph's Well, the future truly belongs to the prepared. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on preparedness and self-sufficiency.